Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome to another Juventus FIFA 19 career mode video, and today we are going to be playing our first Serie A game against Lazio. We did simulate the season opener. Obviously, I believe that was against Chivo away. We were able to get the 2-1 win, and so far we have a 100% record in the Serie A. We're going to hopefully keep that alive with our first home game in the Serie A. We've already played at the Allianz Stadium before. We did, of course, play Milan in the Supercoppa Nazionale and were able to, thankfully, pick up the victory and win our first title in our first competitive game. That's what I'm talking about now. Hopefully, we can keep this 100% record of ours going. A win in the Coppa Nazionale, and now, hopefully, a second win in Serie A against Lazio. It's going to be tough, but our first home game is underway, and I tell you what, Mo Salah, still yet to get him on the score sheet since bringing him over from Liverpool, so hopefully we can waste no time, maybe doing just that. Oh, Mo Salah, within 7 minutes, or 8 minutes, or it's not long at all. It's a beautiful start, and Mo Salah steps up. We've got Ronnie a goal, we've got, I think, Matuidi and a couple of other blokes a goal, but yes, Mo Salah, he is the man. He's the one that we wanted hitting the back of the net alongside Ronaldo. We've got Dybala. We've got so many attacking options, so many brilliant players in this team, and wasting absolutely no time in this game getting him that goal. The monkey's off my back now, and now I can play with a bit of freedom because I did want Salah to get that goal. And I tell you what, Miralem Pjanic can certainly hit them as well. That was a fantastic strike, but unfortunately just wide as well. Salah with a very nice ball into Ronaldo. Ronaldo with a very nice ball. Again, I think that shot was from Dybala as well. I'm just trying to follow some of the plays at the moment. It's a bit tricky as Pjanic and Matuidi. And again off the post, João Cancelo, the fullback, went all the way up. That was another brilliant move. We really are cutting Lazio up the middle here, and that's definitely how you do it this year, as Cancelo whips in another good cross, another header, and this time Dybala again puts it wide. How have we not got like a 3 or 4 goal lead? And look at this. Now Lazio on the counter-attacker throw. I made a mistake bringing out one of my defenders, Immobile, and Perrin makes a big save off the crossbar and goes out. What an amazing game this has been, full of action, and yet it's only 1-0, and that's how it's going to end in the first half. My goodness. We literally could have been 4-0 up and couldn't put away those chances that we had. The strike from Pjanic, the header from Dybala, and all the other ones. And then after the end of all of that, out come Lazio. They get their chance, but Perrin pulls off an absolutely fantastic save. I'm yet to concede a goal as of yet. We'll see how long I can keep going on for. And for the second time in this game, we have Pjanic missing, and for the second time, we hit the woodwork. It's extraordinary. How is it still 1-0 as we hit the 70th minute? Sandro stops. We're going to send through Ronaldo for a goal. Maybe his first in Serie A that I've used with him. The first time I've scored with him. He did get one in the last game in the 88th minute to win it for us. So this is technically his second Serie A goal of the season and his third for the season in total. But there you go. My first goal with him, or should I say his third. Wow, he ended up getting a brace in that last game. Sheesh. He had a real ripper. He must have had a ripper in that one. Jeez. I thought it was someone else. It was Ronaldo and someone else that got the other goal there. But still, it looks like now with that second goal, we may be able to hold on here as Pjanic has another go. Again, I keep firing from outside the box with Miralem Pjanic, but it just hasn't happened for me yet. And now it's I'm bringing out defenders. I tell you what, I'm creating a massive gap for Immobile, who just absolutely let loose into the top corner there. And now it's 2-1 with very little time left to go, and there's no chance for Perrin to stop that. We concede finally our first goal in the career mode on legendary difficulty, but we've got it up the right end. I look to cross it in. The header again, it's on target, but pretty simple save for the keeps. With only a few minutes remaining, or maybe only one attack left in the game, they head it up forward. The header from, I believe it was Matuidi, or not even maybe, it's just not a really good clearance at all. And now Lazio are going to try to play it forward up the middle, but overhit through ball. Perrin collects, and thankfully we get away with what should have been so much bigger of a win. It's only a 1-goal win in the end. I'm absolutely shocked by that, with how much we dominated the game and how many chances we had, only to put away 2. It's almost slightly concerning, but we won't worry about it too much because we did get Mo Salah his goal. We did win the game. Ronnie hit the back of the net as well. So, you know what? It's all good. We've still got our 100% record in all competitive games this season, so we'll hopefully keep it going for as long as we can. Now, we are, of course, still in the transfer window, so I'm going to look to make maybe one more signing. Of course, we just did a little bit of play training, and I'll keep with those drills maybe almost for the entire season. We might change them up gradually, but I was talking at the start of the first episode that I wanted to make two signings. A right winger, a real big signing with that right wing spot. We ended up going for Salah. And then a right back. I had Carvajal. I had Ricardo Pereira, who I was really looking at as well, although I don't think I was able to get him. In the end, I'm going with one of, again, the higher rated right backs in the game. This is Kyle Walker. At first, tried to get him for about his value. Pep Guardiola keeps insisting on just a little over 50 million for him again. They did pay quite a fair amount for him to get him off of Tottenham. This time I counted for 40 million, and Pep Guardiola, he's a businessman. He understands how things work. We ended up settling on a $40 million transfer offer, and now it just simply comes down to a matter of contract negotiations, which hopefully the agent doesn't lead me on, and we can make maybe one more signing for this transfer window. After this, we're not really going to have a super amount of budget, and if I was going to bring anyone else in, there's almost no way that they're going to be able to replace anyone that we've got in the starting 11 right now, because it would pretty much mean we would have to get a bloke in the mid 80s with their overall, because everyone out there in that starting 11 is sublime, and considering we're only doing one season with this Juventus career mode, I don't really want to go for like young youth academy play or young high potential players that will grow and become superstars in like 3 or 4 seasons. I want blokes that are great right now, because like I said, we're going for everything. I want to do the treble. I legit want to win everything. I am doing on Legendary. I'm going to try to make it hard for myself. I don't want to just walk through this career mode. And again, like I said, talking up the prospect of doing Ultimate Team later on, spoilers, will switch over to Ultimate at some point, so don't be disappointed if I don't end up doing it, because I will move over to Ultimate at some point in this career mode, I assure you. But anyway, it was coming down, and it was time to maybe sort out the wage, and in the end, he was getting paid around a little over 200k at Manchester City, and since we did have enough money to pay that, I decided, let's pretty much match what he's getting paid at the moment. Maybe we should be able to get something close to. I mean, if he's on 210 at Man City and we offer him pretty much the identical wage plus that signing bonus, it should be good enough, and indeed it was. It's a fair offer, and I'm surprised they didn't come back and try to squeeze us for more, but in the end it looks like everyone's happy. I'm happy. Kyle Walker is our brand new right back, starting right back. João Cancelo goes down to the bench as a bit of a rotation, and to be honest, we've also got Deschiglio, who can play both right back and left back, so even he might be on the bench, but still, we've made 2 quality additions to the starting 11 in this transfer window, and now we're just really going to tick on and advance on forward in this deadline day and hope that maybe some deals come through for any Deadwood players, any players we want to loan out. But before we do anything, I just saw a quick transfer I wanted to bring up. Ryan Fraser, I believe this man is Scottish, yes, playing for Bournemouth in real life, going to Athletic Mineiro. What is he doing? 11.7 million going to Brazil for? I cannot fathom that. I do not understand how in any reality that would happen. And then you've got Ruben Neves from Wolves, one of the young starlets of the Premier League, up-and-coming superstar players, getting loaned out of no less to Wolfsburg. I thought that was at first a transfer, but then I saw it was a loan. I'm like, oh, is he not getting games at Wolverhampton when he's basically their best player in real life? I don't know. It was doing a number on me, some of the transfers that were popping up, unfortunately. It's a bit ridiculous, but either way, we were getting a decent amount of transfer offers in for some pretty good players. Benatia, not a starting 11 player, but still an 86 rated centre-back, and he's by far my backup if anything were to happen to Bonucci or to Chiellini. And again, we got a few more offers coming in, like this loan offer, so we'll send this bloke away, Rodrigo Benatia, and then Alexandro. He's my starting left back. He will be for the entire career mode, I assure you, unless a tragic injury or something. And because Benatia is so highly rated and he could prove to be quite useful, I decided not. And I'm hoping maybe to sell him, say, someone like a Barzagli. But as we reach 2 hours left to go in the transfer window, if nothing really has happened by now, I'm pretty much just going to rule out any chance of any major signings right toward the end. And to be fair, it didn't look like that was how it was going to go down as we advanced to 1 hour left. There's no time for me to really make any signings, and I think that's probably it. We threw in the towel. In the end, we only did a minor amount of transfer business, but the minor amount of transfer business that we did all went a very long way, bringing in Mo Salah and Kyle Walker, 2 Premier League superstars. So I'm pretty happy with that. We picked up the manager award for the first season of the Serie A, so off to a flyer, which is great. And then, of course, around about 400, a little over 400 mil being spent in deadline day. So then, that was that. We do have a couple of games that we're going to really quickly simulate, and we'll see if we can keep this 100% record of ours going. We've got Parma away. Parma might be a really good side to play with in a career mode in the future. I believe we saw Mandzukic and a couple other names stepping up and getting goals. We won at 3-0. Continued on with a bit more training, and then there's one other game real quick that we'll sim through, and that will be Sassuolo. Now, after this game will be our first Champions League game, and you will get to see the brand new graphics that have been implemented in career mode, which do look absolutely beautiful. We did pick up that 2-0 win, Dybala and Salah getting goals, but here we go, boys. This is what we were all super excited for. This is why we're loading up the career mode in FIFA 18 this year. The Champions League, it's looking beautiful. It's been implemented into career mode fantastically. I've been able to play it FIFA 19 a couple of times over the last few months or so, and trust me, I'm still not sick of hearing the anthem, seeing these graphics. It's got me all buzzed up and all excited, and in the next episode, we will be playing our very first Champions League game with Juventus. Make sure you are subscribed for it if you're not already. There will be double uploads of the Juventus career mode every single day until we end the series, and then we will get on to our main FIFA 19 career mode. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. My name is MasterBucks. Have a good one.